Well, what is up, everybody? Turboverse Steve here today, and we're gonna talk about Xbox going third party. That is the major narrative that Sony fanboys want you to believe. It is so interesting how Sony fanboys for the longest have been saying that Xbox games are super mediocre, they're trash, they're not even worth buying. But these guys are praying that Xbox games go third party and it's gonna be on their PlayStation, that little precious PlayStation. They want Xbox games on it, which is kind of hilarious. Because you can't be like, these games are trash, but please bring these games over to our system and go third party Xbox. It's like, really? But this statement from Xbox Chief Financial Officer Tim Stewart, a man I didn't even know who existed until this controversy, until this statement released. But he says, success for us is if we can keep growing that content and services revenue double digits. If we can grow faster than the market is growing, we are taking a share in the gaming market. And that's where we want to be. It's a $250 billion market. We are not $250 billion. That means the smart TVs, that means mobile devices, that means what we have thought as competitors in the past, like PlayStation, Nintendo. We're going to be going to NVIDIA's GeForce Now, their game subscription service. Okay, so is he bringing first-party games over to PlayStation, Nintendo? Is the main part about this people are talking about, because if they put Game Pass on smart TVs, no one cares. They put Game Pass on PCs, no one cares. But the big factor is PlayStation and Nintendo is what people are figuring out about. So I think this is super vague at the moment. This isn't enough to freak out over or to make some definitive statement over. But because so far we have Xbox games on PlayStation and Nintendo. We have Minecraft on PlayStation. Nintendo is a big Xbox property right there. And we also have Call of Duty, which is Xbox properties on PlayStation. So I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see Halo Infinite on PlayStation. I think that's a big of a stretch. That's kind of what Sony fanboys want. They want those big AAA games on PlayStation. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So they can keep praying for it. They keep praying for it to happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. They want Xbox to go third party, like what this guy says. Microsoft CFO declares a third-party publisher goal as in-game for Xbox. Console wars officially over. Fun times. And there's an interview from Phil Spencer. I forgot. I think this was I forgot what war show this was, what showcase this was. But Phil Spencer gave a speech about going third-party, and he says they're not going third-party. This was 5 months ago, apparently. So let's play this clip right here.
For us, it's about expanding our platform reach. And we think important games like Starfield will be catalysts for Game Pass growth on a lot of different platforms. But anytime you're growing the platform, there's always this trade-off with games. We are not a third-party publisher, right? We do something different with our content like Starfield, but not all the content. Obviously, Minecraft ships on other platforms, and we...
Other platforms, so they're not trying to go third-party. Sony fanboys want you to believe they are, but they're not going third-party. Oh, man. Keep hope alive, Sony fanboys. You guys are just pathetic. Instead of asking PlayStation to give you more than one big game a year, you're wishing that you get Xbox's games. It's like, at that point, just buy an Xbox or buy a PC. They're just getting sad. But another one wants the same thing. He wants Xbox to go third party. And that's how they're taking this quote from the CFO. And this is MBG. Like what this guy says, MBG was really hard yesterday on his hands and knees for like an hour begging that Microsoft goes third party so he doesn't have to buy an Xbox when the next Doom releases. So this is 31 minutes long. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna play like maybe 2 minutes of it so you can see that this guy is literally begging for Xbox games to go third party so you can play them on his PlayStation. That is just pathetic. It's like, if I want to play Spider-Man, I gotta buy a PlayStation. If you want to play Doom or whatever Xbox game, buy an Xbox or buy a PC. It's that simple. But they just have no shame. They just want to beg for Xbox games without buying an Xbox. Like, it's just dumb. It's like buying an Xbox. It's that simple. But let's play the clip.
Kind of you, but Crispy, listen. Based off of everything that I'm witnessing right now, I am convinced, I'm 90% convinced that Xbox is going to become a third-party publisher. I do believe this. I think that, again, if you just look at the signs, they're clear as day, where it's like, well, can Microsoft be a third-party publisher if they're still making consoles? I mean, they could do whatever they could, yes. Like, I know that sounds insane, but they absolutely could. It would be unprecedented. It would be the first of its kind, but Microsoft could do that. They could just say, we are becoming a major third-party publisher, and we're still going to produce consoles for... If for some reason you want to buy our console, it's there if you want it. Like, let me ask you, how far away are they from that right now? How far away are the only thing that's stopping them is just, I guess, this idea that the next the next Doom is going to be Xbox only. It's not coming to PlayStation 5 or the next Nintendo Switch. And yes, but why?
But why?
I mean, really ask yourself that question. But why not?
The same reason Spider-Man is going to PC, The Last of Us is going to PC, but it's not going to Xbox. It's like they need you to reason to buy it against their ecosystem. They don't view PC as a direct competitor, but they view PlayStation views Microsoft as a direct competitor, and Xbox views PlayStation as a direct competitor. So that's your why. It's like, they really... This is getting sad at this point. Like, they really want Xbox games on that PlayStation because it's so dry over there. It's just... I don't blame them. That's why I got an Xbox, preferred Xbox, but it's just sad to see. It's like, just buy an Xbox at this point. It's just that simple. But let's continue.
Because I guess the idea is, well, if we don't put this game on PlayStation 5 or the next Nintendo Switch, we're going to force people to go seek out Game Pass. But are you really forcing anybody? I asked this question because it's like, well, let me get this straight. If you release the next Doom as let's say Microsoft goes third-party publisher, and they announced the next Doom is multi-plat. You can get it on the PS5, you can get it on the next-gen Switch, you can get it on the Xbox, and you can get it through Game Pass. How does Microsoft lose by doing that? That's a serious question. How do they don't?
Okay, the same thing. Like I said, the same thing we asked for PlayStation. Do the same thing. Put Spider-Man on Xbox. How do they lose? That's only more revenue, right? But they're not going to do that. That doesn't make any sense to do. So this whole begging for Xbox exclusives is just hilarious. They keep saying that Xbox is just getting slandered by the media because their games aren't that amazing. But they want these same games on their PlayStation. Make it make sense. It's like, it's just so comical at this point. Then somebody says, doesn't he have a PC? I don't know if he does have a PC or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure he does. He probably does. But a lot of people don't like playing games on PC. A lot of people are just console-only gamers. And their PC is probably just for editing videos. Like, I mostly use my PC for editing videos. So, I don't know. I don't think he wants to play on PC. I think he'd rather game on the console. But he does want to buy an Xbox. But wants to play Xbox games. It doesn't make any sense. But I thought Xbox didn't have any games. I thought that was the notion too. But you didn't advocate this before, Mr. Gugnol? I don't know what that's even a reference to, but there you go. This dude talked 30 minutes of crap. 30 minutes of nonsense for begging for Xbox games that they don't want. They say they don't want, but they really do. It's just getting sad. Meanwhile, Phil Spencer and the team Xbox watching are giving a middle finger saying, F you, I won't do what you tell me. Oh, man. I mean, technically, he doesn't have to buy an Xbox. Yeah, he can play the games on PC, but they just don't want to do that. They just want the games on their Xbox. I mean, hell, you can even buy a Samsung TV and stream it to Game Pass, but they don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. They want that. They want that to download on their precious PlayStation, which won't happen. It's just so funny. Look, oh, they're going third party. They're going third party. It's the end game. Oh, man. It's not happening. They didn't invest that much money so they can bring those games to your stupid PlayStation. It's like buy an Xbox or buy a PC. It's that simple. But yeah, this whole thing has been pretty hilarious. It's just fascinating how, once again, Xbox is just so bad. And you know, that's a laughable statement when you just look at the roadmap of games coming out for Xbox first party wise. It's just insane the amount of games coming out for Xbox first party. But when you look at Sony's lineup, is pretty much a desert out there. Like, we got Stellar Blade coming out. What else after that? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But you know, they want that Xbox goodness over there on that PlayStation. Well, this whole attempt at trying to twist this dude's quote into making it think they're going on third party, it's just dumb. It's just really sad at this point and pathetic. But again, this fan base doesn't surprise me the least. They are trash Xbox 24/7, but at the end, they secretly just want them to go third party so they can get their games. They say Starfield was mediocre, but they still secretly want Starfield on their PlayStation, which is going to happen. So I can't do anything but laugh at this fans base once again. It's just hilarious. But I'm going to include it right here. Don't be like these Sony fanboys. If you want a game, buy the system that the game is on, or buy the equivalent system. Don't beg and twist quotes to try to make it fit your narrative, because it's just sad. But I'm going to include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.